No, thanks. It's one of those moments parents never forget, seeing their child ride a bike for the first time. But for kids with a disability, it can seem almost impossible. That's until you meet a group of inspirational Aussies. Sunrise reporter Simon Reeve has been to see their work firsthand for the Valia campaign for happiness.
Every kid should have a bike. You can save your pocket money, or if you're lucky enough, Mum and Dad might buy you a new one. For Mitchell Olsen, though, it's more complicated than that. Mitch has cerebral palsy. His legs don't work properly. He can't walk. He couldn't play with his brother Andy, or anyone else for that matter, if it wasn't for the team from TAD Disability Services.
Thank you, Andy.
They run an amazing project called Freedom Wheels. Their volunteers and staff build bikes that address children's disabilities to give them the gift of movement, often for the first time.
Sometimes they're apprehensive, sometimes they're a little bit frightened, and they get on that bike and that great grin of joy is really a special moment.
At just 8, Mitch is an old hand at all this. It's his 4th visit. On the day Mitch gets his new bike, we meet some other amazing kids who've never ridden before.
Now, can't we look at your legs, Kyle?
They also have disabilities that prevent them from playing with their friends and family. Disabilities that make movement a real struggle.
Is there a therapist currently involved?
Brendan and his team are hoping to change that.
We'll help you get started and then you can ride by yourself.
Yay!
And before long, it's time for their special moment. Kyle, are you ready to ride? You look like you are pumped and ready to go.
Yeah, it's hard not to get emotional when you see a child get on a bike for the first time and you see that smile and they're just enjoying themselves, and everyone talks about going back to when they were a child. It takes them back to when they got their first bike.
Of course, the miles and miles of smiles don't come without hours and hours of hard work. And that's where retired engineers and technical folk like Bob Cook come in.
You're in amongst a bunch of blokes that are all like-minded. We come here for a meeting once every 6 weeks and we'll discuss projects, what's going on and how to do it. And in the room there's so much collective wisdom and experience, and somebody will say, well, I reckon we can do this.
We call it miles and miles of smiles. I'd like to think of it as life's little miracles.
That's the moment everyone here lives for. But they need new funding to keep it going. As we said, every kid should have a bike.
There are good people in the world. Yeah, we've got a bunch of them here. We've got an absolute bunch of them here.
I tell you what, we're quick to celebrate the big things, but then you see some people like that working at retired, technicians and engineers working in their garages, working out how these bikes can work with the kids. Yeah, it's a great program. If you'd like to get involved, you can sponsor a child's bike. All the details on our website. And we're pleased to announce that Valia is giving Freedom Wheels an extra $4,000 towards the project as part of our campaign for happiness. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Some Valia goodies are on their way as well.
Very nice. Hey, later this Sunrise, forget fine dining and movie day.